Morning, guys. Yeah, we need a star, a little flower there. Good morning, everybody.
We're goofing this morning.
We're out here. We haven't brought you along for this a little additional lean-to thing that we've put on the bays that we made. We had to get that up pretty quick. Probably a week or so ago, we had some heavy rains coming in, and we just needed more cover for the animals to get under in the storms and stuff. And so we got the frame up, but we just had time to throw some tarps on, and it actually worked really well, and the sheep are using this part. Of course, don't know how much we've brought you along. What we've been noticing is that pause.
The goats are bullies.
The goats are bullies. Make sure you're in the frame.
I moved back over into the frame.
You should be in the frame.
Well, I stepped out so you could show all the beauty. And when I had something to say, I stepped in front of the camera and I'll say it.
Okay, cut. So back to the frame. It did a great job with the tarps on there. So what we're doing today, real quick, is we are taking the tarps off, and we're going to get the metal roof on the shelter, because the sheep are actually getting under it every night. And you will see when we move out of the way that the tarp is shredded on this one side, which it was a weak tarp. I put 2 on there, but anyway, we've got to get it off of there before the rains hopefully come this week. So,
and it has finally cooled off here, and we are thrilled about that. It's only going to get into the mid to high 80s today.
Yeah, what was somebody saying, that it's probably a false fall, but we're going to take it. We hope that there's no bad high 90s and hundreds coming back, but it sounds like we're pretty good,
Yeah, pool weather's pretty much over with, but...
And that's another project, closing that down.
Yeah.
It's never ending, guys.
Never ending projects.
Yeah.
I need to retire so I can do our projects.
Still going to be a little while before that happens. We just gotta make good use of the time we have. So, okay. Well, then that's what we're going to be seeing. Is we're going to be
making another
addition to the lean-to. I hope it's the last permanent one for a little bit, so we can get some other things done.
Me too.
Okay.
I'm using these little hangers. I think they're wonderful, especially for doing roof or flooring stuff. I could actually use long screws and go through the rim, but using these keeps everything level and nice and neat. So that's just one of the little things that we're using, and they're only like $1 or something, so it works for us.
Come on, critters.
Milwaukee, if you're watching this is the worst tape measure I have ever purchased. It will not stick to nothing. So keep that in mind, folks, when you're out there hunting for a tape measure. It doesn't. It won't hang on. So just a FYI.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, girl. Are you gonna lay one? I guess I need to decide what to do with the doghouse, because only being used by the chickens. And they love to lay their eggs in there. I don't necessarily like to collect them. Oh, goodness, Rhodey. But they don't like the nesting boxes. So at least they're, for the most part, all contained in one area. Are you going to be right here the whole time? Nothing like having a dog and a chicken laying an egg right under your feet. We are making changes on the fly, and we decided to use some different metal because it was basically the right shape. It's just some old barn metal that we had, instead of this, you know, the exterior metal that you would use on buildings and barns and shops and stuff. But so anyway, I have a lot of silicone to use to fill up some old nail and screw holes that were in all this stuff. But that's okay.
Waste not, want not.
Yeah. Hey, we love to repurpose, upcycle, you know, think outside the box and use what we have. It's not always the prettiest. That's okay. I'm good with that. I don't think my animals mind either, so. Did you get it laid? Is there anything I need to...
Two over there.
Yeah. She just laid one. So that side's in. Is there anything that we need to do up here while we don't have this one on? Do we want to try to get that corner one on? Okay guys, I don't know if you can see Monty. We got a piece of the barn metal and we're actually bending it, and it worked perfect. We're gonna put it up on this bend up here because we've got about, I think he measured 16, 17 inches. Let me get my gloves on. Okay. Let me get the bucket.
You can keep talking to him.
Okay. So anyway, we measured about 16, 17 inches down the drop. Right up here. Don't know if you can see me. So anyway, we decided to do that. We were thinking, yes, we were actually thinking maybe taking just wood slats and putting them up there and stacking them and kind of, what's it called? Shingling them so the water would drain down on top of this lean-to, because there's a slight pitch to them, and it's slight, but it's on all of them. But we just came up with the idea of using this galvanized and bending it, since this one, it's so much easier to manipulate like that, where the other sheet metal is not. So I think it's going to work great, and we're just going to overlap that bend, and it will just help with the water runoff.
You're not tall enough.
Not super tall, but boy, yeah, it just needs to. Maybe I need the ladder and you need the bucket. I can help kind of lift it. Hi, baby. Are you checking it out again? Hi, baby.
Hair out of the square.
It's a hair out of the square. What are you doing in there, buddy? Were you going for an egg? You're not an egg eater, are you? Hey, baby. No, Rhodey, don't pee on the tarp. You can't pee on the tarp. No. Rhodey almost hiked his leg on the tarp we pulled off. Small box first.
I've made my one mistake that I'm allowed to do.
Chicken. What was that?
Talking to the camera.
Oh. What, telling me in the wrong place? This one's not cutting it.
Newfangled caulking system.
I hadn't seen this one before, but I haven't used caulk in a long time. Don't need chickens eating that. Okay.
Big, little.
Probably fairly big because these holes are. Okay. Here's the cap. Okay.
Did you bring a carton in?
I did.
Oh, best knife system ever.
Best knife system.
Outdoor edge. Because when this thing gets dull, all you do is this little button, whoop, this little button right here, push that little button, you pop the blade out. They sell packs and you buy and they've got a whole set of blades, you just slide a new one in and they're razor sharp. Another tip.
Tell me if I need to hang on it. Or do you need the clamps? Hi. Which one? You did. Oh, I got hay in my boot. Can't stand that. Okay. Oh. Okay. Sorry. So here is the finished cover. And then it goes over into the 2 bays, where that bay right back there, we're keeping it blocked off because we've got hay stored in there. And and actually in the very front of it, they're using that anyway. And then Rhodey likes this one, but at night the goats come in here. So this one is still open air, but it's covered. The old nail holes are siliconed in. Here is where this one is shorter, and we come in here, and this one is taller. But that gives us covered shelter for the sheep. And then before the winter, we will get these 2 sides on. So it'll be open here from the front. Everybody will be open in the front. And that'll help with winter when we've got straw in there for everybody. Okay. I'm happy with it.
One project down. Hundreds to go.
Yeah, we have more to do today, but at least this gives us cover for the storms that are coming. But we just wanted to bring you along on this quick throw up, this cover for the animals. Thankfully, last week we were able to get these posts, 4x4 posts set in concrete. And then Monty was able to whip out the top frame. And of course, we'll put on more framing down lower when we get the sides on. But for now, it keeps the storm off of them. All right?
Yep.
Okay.
As long as it's not blowing sideways like it tends to do in Oklahoma.
It did last week. So, okay guys, thanks so much. And we'll bring you along for all the rest.
Yeah. The back end of my truck is full of parts that are going to be another project. So
yeah, we've got, they're lined up. We have more projects than he has time. So
yep.
Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.